common denominator.
And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Let's talk about something important. Put that coffee down.
I'm not here to waste your time.
Everyone has access to the information. We just know how to analyze it better.
Where else you gonna have this much fun?
You the man. Todd Father.
Show me the money.
What I've been doing, had to triple my bag.
Had to triple my bag.
Wow.
Had to triple my bag.
Wow.
Had to triple my bag.
Yeah.
Had to triple my bag.
60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, it's no trick to make a lot of money. All you want is to make a lot of money.
Welcome back. Another edition of Learn Crypto. Once again, guys, you can see in the background all black on my trading setup. Dell came today to fix everything and had another issue. So hopefully going to fix that tomorrow. And just wanted to go live here again real quick. We won't be doing a show tonight since I'm doing this quick update. Just want to jump on here. Kelly Williams on the prepay for 6 months of Patreon. I'm not sure. That'd be a question for Nick, if Nick can jump in here. I got a feeling Nick might be able to get in here, so he needs to answer that, because I know we're going to try to set that up, but not sure if he has set that up. So, Matt's on Periscope. That's interesting. I heard his YouTube is gone, Twitter's gone, everything's gone. And blaming it on me being money hungry or something. So we all know that's not true. So yeah, ask Nick, and he might be on here in a minute. So let me switch screens. Okay. Yeah, Bid Blaster's been gone, is gone. I warned everybody of that. Everybody wanted to laugh at me, but it would be gone. My computer system falling out's caused me a little bit of headaches here, so I'm not, again, organized too well. So, yeah, I guess Matt's got a Twitter now. He's going to start over. So good luck with that. This is the 15-minute chart, kind of zeroing in on what we've been calling. We've been right on, almost perfect. I was talking around 8,000 I thought would fail. I did mention, I think it was 81.80. I did a few shorts of BitMEX, and I said I thought the highs was in. So we have stair step down. Looks like maybe we did an overlapping ABCDE coming down, and then we need an ABC bounce. So I could even see a bounce to 8,000. I still think that'll lead to another sell-off. So I might want to move this over here a little bit, make it look a little more special. Again, everybody is looking at, what's up, Martin, Max, Lloyd, Gary, the usuals. Cool. Craig. You know, there's still different ways to read this, but I don't see anything better than the way I've been labeling it. If we go to the intraday, I've showed this chart. I talked about, if everybody understands this, we got a lot of newbies. We got like 160 people over in Patreon. So shout out to all the new members. I try to say hello to everybody, but I got pretty busy here. So shout out to anybody new that I didn't say anything to. Crypto Stacks, what's up? Because what I was showing here is Bitcoin had went almost back to the highs, just about 100 off the high, and you would expect volume to be back here at the highs. Instead, it really stopped at below 0.61% retracement, so it couldn't get really over 50 to 61%. I thought that was showing that the B wave probably was a B wave. You guys, you just can't, people out there just be like, oh, I think it's going to do this, I think it's going to do 5 waves up, blah, blah, blah. You got to have something. You got to have some meat behind your ideas. You can't just be throwing random ideas around to the next Twitter guy or next whatever. So I called it out because the volume was no good on the intraday 5-minute chart that the software keeps. What up's Blanco? Actually, those are the guys that did, I guess you can't see it now, but the Bitcoin emblem here on the front underneath the glass. Shout out to them. Also, I don't think Tree Man's in here, but later we'll show, he sent me a cool antique box and a truckload of silver. So, yeah, so we've got volume turning back down. So, not much to say on that yet, except looks like there's still more downsides. So I still think we got the C wave coming. What's up, Heather? So I see no reason to change this. And again, I've been busy. I don't know whether the ETF was denied again, and that was a little bit of sell-off here 20, 30 minutes ago. Maybe somebody could tell me. I don't really care much about the news. You know, I've said before, there is ways to read it possibly where we could still fall down to the lows here and have a bigger ABC. I don't think that's happening. I would like to see a shakeout below this 7,200 level. And that's on Coinbase. So 7,200 or lower on Coinbase would be a nice, get everybody stopped out of some stops, etc. Yes, I still do have the racetrack. I've not done hardly anything with it since I set that up. Been too busy, too stressed out. But now I'm getting obviously busy again. So, but it's good busy. A lot new PCG accounts. Anybody in an old PCG account, I said all year long I really wasn't going to trade much. That's because I don't want to miss the rally back. I explained that various times. So if you got a PCG account, you know, obviously I'm aware of it. I've stayed long. Did a little bit of trading up here, but still want to trade more on the next rally up to maybe the 10,000 if we get it, like I've been calling for. When the E wave is over, I'll show that, but that would show one more new high. Then I would want to be able to trade even more and get back in the swing of things. But I know a lot of people, a lot of new PCG people, you know, they bought at 3,900, they sold at 4,900, they got out of 5,800, etc. Those are mistakes I didn't want to make. So PCG accounts mostly are staying long, and again, being prepared to trade here more so shortly. ETF was delayed. I hear you, Bill. Any news on BTC is just static, trying to get the composite man, the insider's position for the next move. So really, again, there's nothing to change there. The software, let's go up to the technometer. Somebody made a comment, the software loads slow, it drives them crazy. That's somewhat true. We're bringing in volume from a lot of exchanges, and also the software is not finalized. That's why it's not being given to subscribers. Even if it's slow, it's giving us excellent buy and sell signals, so I think I'll not try to worry about the slowness. Let's look at a few of the big names here. This is classic. Go back out to the 4-hour. That one holding in well. I think that'll continue to the upside. Ethereum I've talked about. Still looks like doing its own way forward like Bitcoin is. So again, if you throw the 5 waves, there's a lot of coins looking like this. 1, 2, 3, working on this 4, and then another new high. That's my thoughts at the moment. We got to play that as we go. This 3rd wave broke down into 5 waves as well, perfectly. Volume came in here, etc. So a lot of the charts going to look the same way. Litecoin, I've said, still a little bit slower here. Could come down and spike maybe below the 84 level, scare a few people if Bitcoin does the 7,100. Software's giving us numerous buys on the way up. Again, anybody new? Let me get ready here. If I got to give a few wrenches out, give me just a second.
If you're selling
272 watching. So, I'm hoping to have a buy here again shortly on Litecoin. Ripple, I'd said you could trade it on when the B wave, the Bitcoin B wave was up here. You could have a 42 easy sell in in Ripple, and bought it back on a further dip. So again, the Bitcoin trading ideas can help you trade these other coins if you're trying to scalp. A lot of people say they're just using my buys to add on with fresh fiat. That's smart because you don't want to miss the rallies. The only sells we have given was that 8250 or 8150, 8200. I gave the sell up here. And then still said over here this was a sell. So those are short-term sells only. They did not come from the software. Go back to the software. Bitcoin USD. Lower right technometer. Sometimes early in the day I have a little bit of an error, so we're still around 45 on the technometer. It's not showing an updated number, but that number hasn't really changed. Real Darrow, what's going on? Here is ADA USDT. Go back to the 4 hour. So again, not much new to add. With all the new Patreons, I just want to make sure, I'm trying to answer everyone's questions in there. Just trying to make sure everybody understands what we do and how we do it, because a lot of new people have no idea really what's going on here. Once again, ADA, we were bullish down here at the 6th level. That one still looks higher. BAT, I'd said, looks sideways to me. It's been sideways. BNB, USDT, we've liked, it continues higher. Dash, said it looked good. Could try to trade the wave 4. It probably still is in that, but Dash is showing definite short-term strength here. Be careful trying to be too cute. Same thing with EOS. EOS technometer, we almost had a buy signal. I would think EOS is going to resolve higher here shortly. ICX, just kind of quietly holding in. All the Wyckoff markings there. Have sold a few courses. We'll go over that next time Nick and I are live. So shout out to the new people bought in the course. KMD still $1.14. Let's go to XLM. That's one people still are long and like. XLM USD down 7%. Still holding in at higher levels, so I still like that. Right, EOS is supposed to have news in June, we're told. I'd probably agree with that. Am I more bullish on Litecoin and Ethereum? I'd probably say now maybe Ethereum. Just a hair, but I wouldn't say much. So there's a Bitcoin 15-minute. Rallying a little bit here, 7,800. And yeah, I still think, let's go back to the chart, has a triangle. Somebody said on the wave 5, how high could that go? I mean, I really think it goes to 10,000. I think that's a number, whether we fail right below 10,000, I'd rather say we blow through 10,000. That gets everybody bullish, and then that's when we finally have a correction that will scare you a little bit. Anybody new? This is what I've been trading off of. A major wave 4 ended at 3120 by Elliott Wave. We're working on this 1, 2, 3. We're working on the 4. And then we're going to have another surge higher. So all it would have to be is 9,000 would be good enough. If it extends, I think, again, you go above 10,000. We'll have to be on the lookout if it starts going. Then once that happens, you're going to have a pretty ferocious, probably ABC. And again, for new people, I own WyckoffSMI.com. The institute started by Wyckoff, 1931. So I really do Wyckoff. That's where all the buy signals are coming from. But I like Elliott Wave on top of it to give us a little bit of a roadmap. So that is the plan. So there's the buys coming off the low from the software. So we're just waiting on another buy signal. There's Bitcoin USDT, 42 on the technometer. So in a trading range, 38's a buy, 50's a sell. In an uptrend, you might want to say 40 is a buy, 52 is a sell. So we're close to a buy. We're not there yet. I would think a break to 7,100 would start to get us really close. So I'd be on the lookout for that. If we have a BTC correction from 10 to 11,000, how low can it go? I mean, I would say, less than a 50% correction of the rally from 3,100 to wherever the top is. Or I would look at a, 0.382 retracement of the rally or a 0.618. So, and previous fourth wave support would be the 5,000. So, I mean, this would be major support again, where we had given a buy at 5,050 and 5230 or so. That'd be major support on some type of major bad news crash, whatever. And again, I don't see that happening. So I would guess probably if we went to 10 or 11,000, you could come back and visit the 6,800 level again. Maybe spike through that, scare people intraday below 6,800. But, above 10,000 to below 6,800 would be a pretty good scare. What's up, Borgle? Borgle Sky. So that could, that would be worrisome. So hopefully Dale will get here tomorrow, get my system back up so I can get back to obviously more comfortable being at my 8 monitors to my 100 pages opened up versus where I'm sitting right now. But I'm prepared for that. I also got a portable here that's got everything on it. So, but they're still where we are. I don't really see any reason to change that. And mostly because of the intraday volume. Everything still looks pretty weak for the volume. So that's all I really got. 160 people at Patreon. I'm going to run that link again. You can pay with crypto if need be. It's not quite as easy for us, but it is available. What's up, Kenny? And as everybody knows, I've been on fire. Be careful. Somewhere here, surely I will get out of sync. Get myself in a little bit of trouble somewhere. But so far, so good. Shout out to 399 people. We got a community building. Our YouTube subscribers gone up quite a bit. Twitter followers. Patreon, etc. Right, we had a little bit of sell-off, I guess, after 60 minutes. What's up, Garcia? I'm going to wrench you. Anybody else here from Patreon, let me know. I'll wrench you real quick if you're here. Chris K9, long time supporter. Way back in the beginning. Dolphin, I'm going to say, was probably the same thing. G Money. Thank you, Daniel, for the sub. Heather, longtime supporter. Let me give a few more wrenches here while we're live. What's up, Paul? Eduardo. Grab a few more here, guys, but that's really all I got. I'm going to run the outro here. Cool. Check out the course. Like I said, a lot of people, it's a $299 we're giving. If you're a Patreon member, hit us up. We're definitely giving you a discount. YouTube channel. Here's Matt. I guess just closed everything out today, starting over with a fresh Twitter and 1 follower, I think. I don't know what his excuse was. I heard he said the money issues, whatever. Nick and I have had no issues. We're bringing in money. We're doing our damn thing. So he's just going to keep talking. There, Hiko, I know that name. Paul. A few more here, guys. So let me run this outro and nothing else. Probably tomorrow morning. If any action, we'll jump on here. Let me grab John here. I know Sarka. Right. Matt scammed quite a bit. So I warned everybody. Everybody made fun of me. So, and obviously, as I mentioned, get rid of all the distractions and get down to just trading cryptos, doing what you're doing. So that's what we're here to do. And Nick and I have been all over that. So what up, Neil? Hey, Ruby. Been a while. Gonna watch just a lot of new people here coming back, some older people. I'm sure with Matt's channel down, there'll be more people coming probably in here. We just don't want no trolls. We don't want no crap. You are correct, Nate. That's kind of what I said all along. That's what the wife told me to do. Just keep doing what I do. So here we are. Nick and I got shit really rolling. All I talked about was the volume. As I put on, I think I threw it in Twitter briefly. I had it in the Patreon. This volume you can see wasn't strong here. That made me think that was a B wave. And I still think we're doing a C of a triangle. I mean, it could turn in, we could do a triangle here and then ultimately it fails. So there's lots of ways. Don't hold me to this Elliott Wave triangle, even though I've been trading it that way and been right. There's lots of ways corrections can take form. It's not like trading an impulse wave to the upside or downside. Thank you, M. Cultra at 90. Appreciate it, Kawika. So, again, there's numerous ways this thing can trade. This could be an ABC down, and this could be A, B, C, D, E, and then we fall down to 6,000 whatever. This could be ABC, ABC. We still fall down to 5,800 now. Or we could do the triangle. I went with triangle because I felt like that too many people are still short. Longs are not long. So we're not going to give everybody a chance to get in by falling down to 5,800 or 5,000. Yeah, James, I heard that. Working in an Amazon warehouse, so, and a proud father. So shout out to him. That's his second child. So, but hopefully you know, again, it's going to be tougher. I still think we're in a triangle. So somewhere here, we're just going to go sideways to a little bit lower. And if you don't have your bags packed for further strength, be careful, because I still think we're going higher. I still think Fidelity, TD Ameritrade, all that, E-Trade. Institutions have bought in Bitcoin, I think. They're not going to sell it. They're not selling at 7,500, 8,000. They don't give a shit about that price. They're holding it longer term. So if they've taken a lot off the market, it's just on the way. As we rallied up here, everybody said the rally to 5,800. I know a lot of people sold that, no doubt, because of all this previous selling. Normally you would find heavy resistance at what was previous support. You can see that didn't happen. We ate through that quickly in no time. So I think that means that still this market's going higher. So I don't think there's any way we're going to below 3120. I've said that on the way up. Down here at 45, 4,600, I think I said we'd never see 4,200 again. I don't think we'll see 4,200. Maybe from here there's a slight chance for 5,000 if some bad news comes right now. And I've got this labeled wrong. We've already completed wave 1. Again, I don't believe with that either. So I still think we're going sideways here, and we're going to have another surge up, and then we're going to have to rethink. And hopefully we'll get a buy signal on our software and give us another chance to get long here. Somebody asked about Tesla. Tesla's been weak. Fell out of support months ago. Quick recovery today, but normally you don't want to, you know, this could have been a selling climax. Those are 2 big days down, but we've had bigger back here. So Tesla could go into a trading range, but I'd be careful there. You know, we're still long TLT, which made a new high today and then fell off. Hopefully that thing will hold up. Long a little bit of precious metals still. I'm excited that it was overbought. Now it's back to 41. So if this will give us a 36, 38 tomorrow or so, I think we could get an explosion higher on the metals. We'll be watching that. Anybody who's been here know I've been trying to pick a top in the dollar, saying that when this topped out, it would really add some fuel behind the cryptos. We still get that fuel ready because it is not topped out. And I haven't been short again, but I want to be. But when this market tops, cryptos are going to get even stronger. So that's it, guys. I'm running the outro and I'm out of here. Have a good day. Good trading.
Oh, hey, stay positive, pal. Most people, when they lose, they whine and quit. But you got to be there for the turns. Everybody's got good luck. Everybody's got bad luck. Don't run when you lose.
Play hard, play clean. Be careful out there.
We'll see you all again. Sleep tight.